intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
BoxingVoice.com.
You need that fear.
All I'm trying to do is make a stand for something that I truly believe is right. I truly believe is right. I want to be like you. Come on, man. I'm the face of boxing. I'm the cash cow. I hold the record for pay-per-view. Me.
It's my job. I know my job. I know my situation. I want to fight. That's what I'm doing.
Production.
Fight is going to be very difficult for both of us.
BoxingVoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Border Wars, we are back. Pittsburgh, we're coming to the home of USSS Steve Cunningham. And today, we are back to bring you our first episode of our series that we totally hijacked from Andre Ward, Unguarded, where we sit down with one of our Border Wars fighters and get to know a little bit about them, allow our Patreons to ask them specific and personal questions, and just give you sort of a look into who is going to be facing Dan the Man in Border Wars 8 Pittsburgh. It's going to be Adrian Rowen. Adrian, you don't have a nickname. What is your ring name? And do me a favor. I know we wanted that turn sideways, but since your orientation lock is locked, there you go. Let the people see who Adrian Rowen is. If you're listening on YouTube, you already know the number to call in and voice your opinion. Let us know. If you got a question for Adrian, is 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Most questions will come from Patreon. The post is on patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. Adrian, so talk to us, man. Why boxing? What got you into boxing that's making you get into this ring?
I've been watching boxing since I was a little kid. So I try to say, like, probably back in the Gaddy days, I was a little kid watching it. I got into combat sports, not specifically boxing, because my grandparents raised me. They put me in, like, martial arts. I did really well at that. But I really always just loved boxing. So then when I got older, I started doing it, became a gym manager. And I wanted to go pro at one time, but I was like 26. I walked in the gym. They're like, bro, you're too old. Like, it's not even gonna work out for you. So we're not gonna take our time. So I just continued and trained with different trainers and sparred a lot of low level guys, like some of the Street Beefs guys. Those are my homies. I've worked with them. Spar with those guys in the gym. I work with some lower level pro fighters.
You said those are your guys. What guys? Can you say that name again?
Street Beefs.
Oh, Street Beefs. Okay.
Yeah. So the Wolfman, that's one of my dudes. We used to work together, and we've trained together and sparred together. I got some low level pro guys I've worked with, so I get to get good work in basically. And I coach a gym, so I coach a lot of youth guys too, and helping them get their strength and conditioning and everything put together right.
So when you first submitted, you said that you run a gym. Do you own a gym? Do you run a gym? And what is your day-to-day at that gym?
All right, so I don't own it. It's a gym where they teach jiu-jitsu, judo, but I have an area in the gym where I teach boxing. My homeboy owns it. You'll meet him when we come to Border Wars. My day-to-day in that gym there is to do, like, if pro guys come in, a lot of times it's just working the pads with those guys and then working on their strength and conditioning. Most of the time they come to me and they're trying to lose weight. And, they're low-level pros, so it's not like they're paying tons of money out to some strength and conditioner. So, strength and conditioning coach. So, I get them right. Do pads and do all the basics, and then I teach a lot of youth, but with the whole pandemic, Golden Gloves in Wisconsin is not happening right now, not this year at least. But yeah, it's just trying to find the next people and trying to bring them up to the pro level. That's the goal. So
Okay, so I'm glad you said that. So your goal is to hopefully the next future champion or contender that fights on television walks through your gym.
Yep. I mean, I'm training my son right now, and he's really good.
How old is your son?
He's 11.
That's what's up, man. We got a lot of fathers in this community that train their son. Is gonna be, that'll be interesting. We do a little mini Border Wars edition for the younger guys, because like you got a son. I think J Mac and JT trained their son and daughter. You know what I mean? Everybody got a son. So it would be interesting. We lost him. It would be there he goes. You said what? We lost you for a bit.
Somebody interrupted my phone. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. So, it would be interesting to see that. That's what's up. So your love of boxing stems from where exactly, you said?
Just being a kid watching boxing. Like, I remember watching early Floyd. You know what I mean? Like, early, before he was Money Mayweather. Mm-hmm. I mean, I liked watching Pretty Boy over Money May all day. But, yeah, I mean, that's what really started and got me hooked. I think it was his right before the Angel Man Freddy fight. And the way he dismantled some of those dudes as a kid, so it's crazy.
So why Border Wars, man? This is season 8. How long have you been hearing about Border Wars, and what motivated you for Border Wars season 8?
Well, I've been watching the show for, I'd say, over a year. I've seen that you did Border Wars, and I was watching, and then the pandemic hit. So I was just waiting for the pandemic to be over. Whenever you guys were going to announce it, I was coming. Listen, I love fighting. I like that shit. I mean, I don't mind getting hit in the face. I mean, I spar hard. I mean, I don't know everything about it. So, I mean, why?
Sounds like the warrior mentality. So you have been able to see some footage of your guy. He hasn't submitted anything new for us to share with Patreon, but he did send you some direct links of some work where you can tell he's not holding back. You can't tell too much, but I want to say he looks technically sound. What do you think? I mean, you're the coach, right? You see guys walk into your own gym. What are you looking at when you see your opponent's pad work, right? It was pad work he submitted?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say he's technically sound, but his hooks are a little wide. His uppercuts, it seems like they have power. They're not really delivered through the knees and the hips quite like that. I don't know how tall he is. I'm not tall, so I'm really looking at his height, so I know what to train for, but I'm assuming he's probably taller than me. I didn't see anything power-wise that scared me. I mean, I can take a punch. I'm used to training with dudes about your size, Ness. So it's like...
Heavyweights?
Yeah. I mean, most of my sparring partners have been 220 and above, so...
Wow.
I used to be like 210, though. You know what I mean? So I've come down in weight. These dudes are tall, they're big, they're fast. So, I mean, as far as the hands, the power that I've seen, I mean, yeah, I probably don't want to get hit with one of those hooks, but, like, I'm not worried about that affecting me at all whatsoever.
So where are you in terms of weight, and what are you leaning towards more? Is it 168 or 175? Because I will tell you, Dan DeMann from Washington has agreed to 175 or 168, but from what he tells me, I think he is exactly 162 right now due to his extra training, and he wants to know if Adrian is okay with just making it 168 instead of 175. How are you, and is the weight dropping off for you as rapidly as it is for him?
Right now, I didn't weigh myself this morning, but right now I'm sitting at like 173. I want to try to drop down to 168, but I'm just being real. I'm not trying to be that dude that doesn't make, weight. Because to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of fat on me. So like, once I start burning stuff out, I mean, most of that could be water, but I'm not trying to kill myself because I think we're fighting the day of, right? And weighing in,
Yes.
day of the fight.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm not trying to drain myself down, but I mean, I'm going to try to get to 168. That's the plan, because I did see a video of him. He looks kind of slim. So I can understand why if he's trying to fight to get up to weight, that's a whole different process. I want it to be on an even playing field.
So, I mean, obviously you know your body, because it's only 5 pounds away. If you're 173 now, I mean, that doesn't sound hard. You got about pretty much, 3 weeks and some change left over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think 168 will be an issue. You know what I mean? That's the goal. That's what I'm working towards is 168.
Cool. So, anything, I guess, you think that the public should know before we check out your Patreon questions? While you answer, I'm going to go ahead and screen share just a bit of your submission footage and, let them get to see you working just a little bit of build up. But yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, anything you want to add?
Man, I just want to say, man, shout out to the show, man. I mean, I work flooring all day, so I need something to listen to, and I was looking for a good boxing podcast. I mean, for a minute, bro. Like, you guys didn't pop up for a minute when I was searching, and I went through like 3 or 4 that I just couldn't listen to, and then I found this one. So I appreciate that, and then I appreciate the fact that you guys do have Border Wars. I think that's super dope. It's kind of like, the old man's league, where you can come in and, get some work in and have a good time doing it.
That's exactly what I like to say, man. It's like a bowling league, but it's not bowling. It also reminds me of like Fight Club with Brad Pitt, man, except it has rules. It's just a bunch of guys. And yes, sometimes we're a bit older. Sometimes we're not. I think the male just has that testosterone that he needs to, release, and competition is the way to do that. So we're screen sharing right here where you're working on that 1-2, and I see that you even submitted some footage indicating that you may like to go to the body more than the average man. I mean, right now where we're at in it, you're just digging the right hand to the body and also working a combination up top while slipping. But I know after this, I believe you work both sides of the body. And yeah, man, I mean, are you an Earl Spence kind of body puncher, or was that just this day? That was just what the coach wanted you to do, and we happened to see it.
Nah, man, I love punching to the body, bro. I teach the kids that. I stress that. Like, I've always been the littler guy when I fight people. So being a little dude, they're taller than me. They got the longer reach than me. So I've always been jabbing and moving my way in, taking it to the body, trying to keep them in one spot and then going up top. So, I mean, I think that the body is the weakest spot on most people. Some people just got a chin. You can hit them all day and they're not going anywhere. They're not phased. They're not intimidated. But, man, you hit that solar plexus and they can't breathe. Well, that's a whole different issue. And, two, it helps them drop the hand. So, yeah, I mean, best believe I like working to the body. I like working to the top. But, I mean, if you chop them down like a tree, it's going to fall eventually.
All right, we're going to go to these unguarded questions. Remember, if you're a Patreon, you can ask Adrian a question by heading on over to patreon.com/The Boxing Voice. The first one is coming from former Border Wars fighter, multiple-time Border Wars fighter, heavyweight division, Eddie Bola de Grasa Navarez says, "What's up, Adrian? Welcome to the Border Wars family. What's been your favorite fight in Border Wars so far? And who do you have your eye on moving forward?"
I think Ness versus, I think it's Hayes. I like that fight.
No!
Hey, man, that's that classic little man against the big man. It was a good fight. It was a good scrap.
Yeah, man. That dude brought the pain.
As far as who I got my eye on, I didn't pay attention to all the names, but I've seen one fight at 175, and also if I can get down to that weight, which would be tough, Coach Mitty is looking sharp. I like it. I like it. I've seen the way he fights. I want to fight someone really technical like that. So,
bro, that dude, I wonder how it is to be Coach Mitty. Everybody calls Mitty out. Yo, you got to be so skilled to be able to like take on everyone that sees you and they're like, damn, he's good. I want a piece of that. It's like, oh snap, he got to say yeah to everybody. But yeah, he is 160. But you know what? You're in luck, man. That dude is like you. He's competitive, and he negotiates, man. He'll make it happen if and when the time is right. And he doesn't miss, man. This pandemic ruined it for Mitty. He's a guy that even though he's in the UK, he used to be at every border war. So unfortunate that he won't make it to this one due to the pandemic, but he'll be back without a doubt. We got another one here from Keem in Florida that says, "Who you got, me or Mario Munguia?"
I'm going with Keem.
Ooh, what's making you go with Keem from Florida?
Okay, the only reason I'm going with Keem is this. I've been a personal trainer for 10 years. Mario's a power lifter. So just the way that Mario has trained his body and trained his muscles over time, yes, to be quick and explosive, but it's to move a heavy object, right? So I think that when you're a power lifter, you're built that wide. It has a tendency to make your punches less straight, and with the more muscle mass that you have, your body uses more oxygen. So I just think that Mario's going to gas out and then take some punishment.
Yeah, that's that old phrase in boxing, man. The muscles need oxygen. He's been training, for bodybuilding for so long that a lot of people were assuming that. Any other reason, or is it just strictly the muscles?
The muscles, and this is Mario's first Border Wars, right?
It is. It is.
I mean, it's nothing personal against Mario. I haven't seen any footage of him actually, boxing, punching. I just seen Keem. He looks real fluid with his hands. He looks like he's got good movement. I think that could be an issue, and it looks like Keem's probably going to have the height advantage too. So I think that he'll be able to keep Mario on the outside and set up his own shots.
For sure. We got, let's see, it looks like Jordan, also in Florida, says, what got you interested in competing?
Man, I'm a competitor. Like, I train my son. He's 11. And my thing is we're going to go do the amateurs together. Once this pandemic stuff flattens out, that's the plan. You can't ask somebody to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. And also, as far as competing is concerned, because I'm running a gym, I got a few things I need to do. I need to get some fights under my belt. I plan on doing a few low-level pro fights, like obviously local club fights, nothing crazy, because I know there's levels to this shit. So I'm not trying to go above that level and get killed or anything because I'm older, but I am still trying to fight at that level with some other journeymen and just get in there and do it, so it gives the gym a little bit more legitimacy.
No. I get it. And it would be good for you and your brand as, a coach and, a trainer. As even us here, we like to talk about what trainer did and didn't do as a professional fighter or in the amateurs, et cetera, et cetera. And again, we make it abundantly clear that it's not to say that an unaccomplished professional fighter can't become a world-class trainer, because there are many. Freddie Roach, Ronnie Shields, the list goes on and on of guys that never became world champions and are now known some of the best trainers, man. So shout out to you. Keep doing your thing for sure. We definitely going to follow that journey. We got a few more. Let me just pull this up here. Looking like Sir Bishop in California says, Adrian, welcome to our exciting Border Wars family. I always like to see new members join our family. Question: I can see in your workout footage that you are taking your training camp seriously. What fuels you and drives you to be so passionate about being a boxer?
I mean, who wants to lose? I'm coming to win, man. And I want to win in impressive fashion because I want a shot at whoever I can get a shot at next. I mean, I'm already telling you, I'm in. I'm going to fight in every Border Wars. That's what's going down. So, to be honest, I'm not drinking alcohol right now. Not at all. And as a bar manager, let me tell you, that's tough. I don't want to get beat because somebody worked harder than me. You know, that's something a fighter told me a long time ago when I was young. He said, if you get beat because somebody's better than you, well then cool. They just truly had more skill than you. But he's like, if you lose and you were the better fighter because you got tired and you didn't train hard enough and you didn't put the extra time in, that's on you. So I'm not, I'm trying to go hard because I'm not trying to lose because I get tired. Watching some of these Border Wars fights, I see a lot of dudes getting tired after 60 seconds of punching.
Listen,
and
that is, I think, like, people don't understand that that's what your first fight is about. If you can work on being as comfortable as Keem looks, because Keem does look comfortable in the ring. If you can work on being that comfortable, I think that's the biggest piece of advice for the first Border Wars, because you're right. People do get tired. I still get extremely tired. I'm just one of those guys. I'm never going to quit smoking. Like, you going to beat me. I guess it depends, because I have said it on this show. Like, whoever's across the ring from me may get me to quit, right? Like, if I see in you the ability to beat me, I'm going to go ahead and quit, because I, like you, don't want to lose. But if I'm sleeping on you, I'm going to be toting like a motherfucker. But yeah, man, all of us get tired, man. We all get, you know who surprised me? Supermax from Texas. I just thought he was going to be the guy to probably like quit on a stool, and he was one of the dudes that's thrown the most punches. He's gone down as like the Adam Kovnacki and Chris Arreola of the fucking division, throwing the most punches in a heavyweight fight, man. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely, and look, and there's gonna be a level of expectation with you because you run a gym. So nobody gonna want to see you do anything incorrect or gas out, because it's like, yo, this guy's supposed to be a coach, you know what I mean? So yeah, the pressure's on you for sure. But I'm excited, man. I'm glad that you joined the family. I'm glad we got another member. Excited to see your fight and the development of your Border Wars career, especially calling out Mitty. Mitty, you know, once upon a time, Mitty had no opponents. Now he can actually jump up and down to 3 divisions with all the guys that want a shot at him. So, Adrian, anything you want to leave with the Border Wars family, keep in their mind, or specifically with your opponent, Dan the Man from Washington? Because those are all our questions, unless we get any last-minute ones. And we do have callers to see if they have anything specifically for you. But yeah,
all right. I got to about 8. I got to about 9:40 next because I gotta take my kid.
Oh no, we're good. I got another one scheduled with Sonny M from Oklahoma is up next. So stick around right after Adrian. We're gonna be going live with Sonny and basically talking the same thing. Unguarded, man. Getting to know our fighters just a little bit.
Well, just to answer your question, Ness, like, man, for Dan the Man, I just want to fucking fight, okay? I don't want to dance around. I don't want to whatever. I'm coming to fight. I promise it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I don't think it's a fight. I like the taste of my own blood. I'm not that way, okay? So I'm coming. We're going to fight. You train hard because know that I'm training hard. Yeah, man, that's all I really got, man.
Well, Adrian, man, I want to thank you, obviously, for waking up early and taking out the time to give us the opportunity to interview you and give our community an opportunity to get to know you. We can't wait for more footage to keep us excited and build up the fight. October 24th, or 21 days out, champ. Can't wait. Can't wait. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Rowen. Adrian, any social media, if you want to give out the bar, the man of many talents, runs a gym and a bar, and they play boxing fights on there. You know, they definitely show the fights, but he did say they show UFC. Hey, you want to give out the address to the bar and the gym? Anybody in the Wisconsin area could check them out.
So the bar is the bar. It's at 210 South Water Street, Watertown, Wisconsin. You can come check me out at the gym. 500 Bernard Street, Watertown, Wisconsin. As far as social media, at Blackman Jones on Instagram. I'm now posting there more because of the show. I'm old, so I'm more of a Facebook dude, but I realize it's a dying platform. But if you want to catch me on there, I just go by my name, Adrian Rowen. Nothing else really. So I just I'll submit some more footage soon. I got plenty of it. So.
All right. Well, Adrian, man, thank you. And we'll catch you on the next one. We're definitely going to stay updated on your training camp from here in these last 21 days. But ladies and gents, that's our first episode of Unguarded. We'll be right back with another one with Sonny M. But Adrian, if you got to cut out because of work purposes, is all good. I will take any calls that are available. If anything, if you're available for these, we can go out to Keem in Florida. Keem, are you just listening or you got something for Adrian? And that looks like, all right, he's there. So let's get to his intro. Keem in Florida is going to be taking on Mario Munguia, one of our co-hosts.
Tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
What do you want? Put your shoes on, take your stuff out to the car.
Yo.
Keem, what up?
What up, man? I'm at work right now. I just wanted to wish Adrian good luck, man. And, I'll see you in Pittsburgh, man.
All right. Well, he said he just wanted to wish you good luck and tell you that he'll see you in Pittsburgh. He is working, so we had a bit of background noise. Maybe you could make it out. We got Bon Boxing in Arizona. Bon, are you just listening? Looking like that could be a no. What up, Bon?
Not much, man. Just I'm happy to be back enjoying the shows. Looking forward to Border Wars. Just listening, brother. I'm gonna holler at you later.
All right. Sony also gonna be in Border Wars. He's gonna be taking on the Real Tank out of Washington. Sony, what's up? Anything for Adrian?
Yo, good morning, TBV. Good morning, Adrian.
Good morning, man.
Hey, yo, I got a question. So I'm sitting here at this, on my way to this boxing gym to meet up with Queen City Cobra right now for my first official workout for Border Wars, and listening to the interview right now. Adrian, I got a question for you. Now I'm sitting here like nervous as hell. So I heard Ness say like this is your first fight. Does the butterflies go away, or do you are you constantly nervous? I'm just trying to get myself in the right frame of mind right now. So how was it with you when you first started to train, when you knew you was going to be battling in Border Wars? Peace and love.
To be honest with you, man, I'm not nervous. I mean, I like fighting. Like, I've been hard sparring and doing combat sports since I was a little kid. Like, that, it just like even when I was in martial arts as a kid, I got first place trophies in the sparring part. Like, I couldn't get the board breaking and all that other stuff. But when it came to combat, judging timing, distance, I've always naturally been good at it. I'm not nervous. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't want to get knocked out. There's that, I have a healthy fear of being hurt, but at the same time, I mean, I love this shit. Like, I'm excited, like super amped. I can't even tell you how amped up I am for it. Because, like, to me, this is one of the times now I don't got to hold. I mean, when you spar with people, a lot of times you're holding back a little bit. I feel good because now I don't have to hold back. So that's exciting for me.
Yeah, man. Well, Adrian, I want to thank you once again. That is everyone. We're going to come back. Uh-oh. Is that Dan, Adrian's opponent? Did you just jump on, or is this just happen to be another Dan from Washington?
Nah, it's me.
Hey, Dan, what's up? You wanted to join this one. Anything for your opponent?
Nah, hey, man. I like the way you talk. I'm looking forward to the fight. That's all there is to it, man.
So he wanted to know how tall you was. He did think he was shorter than you. How tall are you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm only like 5'10".
Okay. And you are how tall, Adrian?
5'8".
All right, there you go. Bradley.
So we like same height.
Bradley and Earl Spence, right? Earl's like 5'10", I think. And Dan, you're naturally the smaller man because you're already at 163 and you want to compete at welterweight, right?
Right, yeah. Initially, when I hit you up, I was weighing like 175, but then I stopped lifting weights and started training more boxing. So, I mean, the weight just dropped off faster than I thought. I wanted to go down to middleweight for Border Wars, and I think just like competitively for amateur, I'm going to stick at 152. But for right now, I mean, if he's found 168, that's what I prefer. And then, I mean, I can get like 168. That's just nothing but a few burgers for me if I need to for weigh-in. I ain't really tripping about that.
Yeah. So did you see Adrian's footage?
Yeah. No, I saw the footage.
What was your
He's looking
thoughts?
good. He's looking good, looking in shape. Only thing is, I think.
Hey, Dan, I need you to get off speaker, turn some of that stuff down, just so it could be a little bit better for the show. Woo! What the hell? He got a lot going on. All right, you ready?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that was me. I thought it was someone else.
Oh, so what did you think of the footage you said?
I mean, he's looking good. He's looking in shape. I think the only thing is I have I think I have the speed advantage on him. That would be the one thing I have to say.
Ooh, you're breaking up a lot there. Maybe you started to drive, but we're gonna go ahead and thank you. I want to say he said he believes he has the speed advantage over you, Adrian. Is that what you might have heard?
Hello?
Yes. Adrian. And it looks like we lost Adrian. All right, because he was driving too. He got. Oh, now you're back. Were you able to hear me?
No, repeat what you said again. I just cut out for a second.
I said it looks like he believes he has the speed advantage over you. Do you agree? Uh-oh, he's breaking out heavy. It's because you're trying to drive, Adrian.
Hey, sorry.
Nah, it's all good. I know you got to get to work. I know you got to get to work. We'll go ahead and end it. And we do want to thank you, though. We will catch up with you again. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. At least you had Dan the Man and the opponent, Adrian, on at the same time. But he did schedule and was specific that he could not be on forever due to work purposes. But I'll be right back immediately. Obviously, we're about 13 minutes late to Sonny. I'm going to get it. Eventually, I'm going to get it. But we're a couple of minutes late to Sonny's as we were wrapping up Adrian. But we're ready to go with the next one. And then we're coming back at 11 with boxing bars for some fantastic fights. So stick around. Peace.